Can you mix fabric paint with unicorn spit? Stick around. So if you checked on this, you probably want to know what can you do with unicorn spit and what can you mix it with. Right now I only have unicorn spit, I have some acrylic, but I also have this that I got, which is a green glow-in-the-dark fabric paint. And I'm trying to get to this color. As you can see, it's a little more green than that Zoya blue from Unicorn. And it's definitely it's more green than the Unicorn spit. Not even close to the fabric dye. And I have some other acrylic paint that may work better. Mixing, but this is basically, I think, is acrylic paint too. When it comes down to it, it's just a very light, watery one. And back to the board, you can see this was a seafoam green acrylic mixed with the Zoya. This was a blue acrylic, didn't do much. This right here is your Zoya without anything added to it. It dries cloudy, which is normal, so it should be a lot brighter blue than this is when I took some of that glow in the dark and mixed it on there, and it immediately started to pull the stain off, and you can see it did change it and made it a little more greener, but I'm not sure if that's, it kind of did the same thing here too. And this was the seafoam green acrylic and Zoya mixed together. Tried to make in. So right now it looks like you cannot effectively mix these two. Now it's a much more definitely closer to mixing the coral or the seafoam green, acrylic with the Zoya. It changed the color some, but I don't know how effective it's going to be. This right here, as you can see, is almost the same color as a Unicorn. And the surprise is, they've already mixed this in. So, really, this almost turns to water. And it does almost nothing. The acrylic, straight acrylic, which is a heavier than this. This is more diluted. That's why it's for fabric. It changed the color for sure, but it clumped up. So now what I'm going to do now is I'm going to add more in here, mix it around, and see if that makes a difference. Alright, so I'm halfway through this bottle already. There's not much to it. You could get a bigger bottle of that if you wanted, but this I just wanted to test. And I probably should just get some Unicorn spit and mix it, but you're talking $11 for a bottle of this. This was $2 to give it a chance. You can see now I put in that I had about that equal amount of Unicorn spit and the glow to begin with, and it did nothing to change it. So I'm gonna whip this around real fast and we'll see. So right now you're looking at probably about 2 parts of this to 1 Unicorn. See if it does anything. But because I think this is more water-based, it's not really going to do much. But maybe it would get it. The whole point was I wanted to change the color and then, if possible, make it glow at the same time. That makes sense? Well, I'll mix this around and we'll see what the result is. Alright, so I mixed it around and you can see it's changed it a little bit, but almost nothing really. It just kind of dissolved into the Unicorn spit. It's greener, but not much. It's still almost the same Zoya. So I think in our conclusion, no, you cannot mix these two. Maybe if this was a different color and not glow, maybe. I'm not quite sure what this would look like just on itself. I know on the wood just on itself, it did this. Nothing. It didn't work at all, and that was straight out of the bottle. So maybe this is designed to go more clear. But I mean, with a mixture of acrylic that was not glow, straight acrylic, not fabric glow, it didn't do much to change the color. So I think really if you're going to use unicorn spit, you probably need to mix it with just unicorn spit. I don't think it's going to work that great. But anyways, I'll put this on the board and see if there's any difference. And if there is, we'll show you. So I went ahead and I mixed it up and put it on the board. This is the new mixture here. And you can see there's really not much of a difference. And there's the famous skip repeat. I guess getting in the video. So in conclusion, right now I would say no. Acrylic paint and unicorn spit mixed together to try to create a new color, not gonna work. I'll have to get some unicorn spit in a yellow or a greenish, I guess, maybe, and try to get this a little bit darker so it's more like that. But yeah, I don't know. We'll find out. So thanks for watching. And again, if you're just watching this for the first time, what I'm trying to do is come up with a seafoam green stain for a guitar. And it's called the Les Pyrex guitar because it's going to be Pyrex themed. So stick around for that. And we'll see you soon.